What's good, YouTube? It's your boy MUSICLEE, and I'm back with another reaction. I am back to jump on. I think this, if I'm correct, I was on the Revival album. This is, yeah, it's Revival. Can you see that? Eminem, Walk on Water. Big shout out to Kim Wazitsky. She said this is one of her favourite tunes, or she loves this tune. So I thought, you know what, she's taking the time to comment, so I'm gonna take the time out to honour her request, or just a tune she says she likes. So big shout out to you, Kim. I hope you're well and having a good holiday so far. But yeah, I haven't even heard this. I think this ain't. Yeah, this is the one with Beyonce, and I think I may have heard it. I'm not too sure, but I definitely won't know the lyrics if I can't remember. But yeah, you know what time it is. Since Lee Sands on the dot, LGI. Get it. You know what time it is. I'm just gonna say, man, apart from Adele, growing up, I think the only person I know that had a voice that I think I would, come on camera, man, the voice was Beyonce. Like, for me, like, there was a few others. I mean, you had like Shakira and things like that, but I'm talking about a proper, like, you know, it was, for me, it was Adele and Beyonce. Just said that something different. Ooh.
But only when it freezes.
Yeah.
Why are expectations so high? Is it the bar I set, my arms I stretch, but I can't reach? A far cry from it, or it's
you know what, man? I like this already. Two goats in the game, Beyonce and Eminem. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Why are expectations so high? Is it the bar I set, my arms I stretch, but I can't reach? A far cry from it, or it's in my grasp, but as soon as I grab, squeeze.
Oh my god. Just the wordplay, the way he broke that down, it was just disgusting, man. That was terrible, man. A far cry from it.
A far cry from it, or it's in my grasp, but as soon as I grab, squeeze.
But if I grab, squeeze, like, just the way he put that, oh man, this is gonna be a long one. I thought this was gonna be like a bit of a chilled one. I guess not.
A far cry from it, or it's in my grasp, but as soon as I grab, squeeze, I lose my grip like the flying trapeze. Into the dark I plummet. Now,
like a trapeze, you know, like the circus people into. Oh man, I'll keep stopping it too quick now, but.
I lose my grip like the flying trapeze. Into the dark I plummet. Now the sky's blackening. I know the mark's high. Butterflies rip apart my stomach. Knowing that no matter what bars I come with, you're gonna heart griping. That's.
Oh, come on. Now this is on the album that flopped. Oh my days, I used not for real. I've listened to a few songs off of it. Believe, I think Untouchable. That's fire. I think it was Untouchable. Unstoppable, something like that. A Rose, Castle, and obviously this, and everyone's been fire. Everyone's bar every. I don't understand why people. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's just not the M that everyone likes. But okay, doesn't mean it's trash.
Apart my stomach, knowing that now the sky's blackening. I know the mark's high. Butterflies rip apart my stomach, knowing that no matter what bars I come with, you're gonna heart griping. That's a hard fight getting to swallow.
Oh, that's a hard fight getting to swallow the bars. Oh man, the fucking wordplay, the wordplay.
What bars I come with, you're gonna heart griping. That's a hard fight getting to swallow. So I scrap these. This pressure increases like khakis. I feel the ice cracking because.
Water, but I ain't no Jesus.
How can you say, man? This is I've listened to 1 minute and 14 seconds, and I've only been probably singing, rapping half of that, if that. And it's already fucking fire, man. I cannot believe I haven't heard this song. I should be ashamed of myself, man, and I should be ashamed of myself.
But I ain't no Jesus.
I'm sitting there saying like the album ain't trash, and I haven't even heard a fucking song off of this song. A couple of songs, man. I hold my hands up to that.
I walk on water, but only when it freezes.
It's the curse of the standard that the first of the Mathers disc set. Always in search of the verse that I haven't spit yet.
Oh,
Will this
my.
step just be another misstep to tarnish whatever the legacy, love, or respect?
Yeah, there's something about the song, the aura, right? He's the way he's rapping, the sound of it. It's giving me fucking goosebumps, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
Only when it freezes.
It's the curse of the standard that the first of the Mathers disc set. Always in search of
First of them out of the disket. Oh my god.
the verse that I haven't spit yet. Will this step just be another misstep to tarnish whatever the legacy, love, or respect I've garnered? The rhyme has to be perfect, the delivery flawless, and it always feels like I'm hitting the mark till I go sit in the car, listen and pick it apart. Like this shit is
I'm sitting oh man. He's a perfectionist. I remember Dr. Dre saying something about it. He got to a point where he had to tell Eminem like, just it's done. Like I don't know what it was over, but he kept fucking around with the tune, and Dre had to say to him like, obviously he's his peer, man. And he's his mentor. He said to him like, stop, man. He's too fucking like, it's too much. We know that about Eminem, man. He's a perfectionist.
It feels like I'm hitting the mark till I go sit in the car, listen and pick it apart. Like this shit is garbage. God's given me all this, still I feel no different regardless. Kids look to me as a god, this is retarded. If only they knew, it's a facade and it's exhaustive. And I try not to listen to nonsense, but if you bitches are trying to strip me of my confidence, mission accomplished. I'm not God sent, Nas, Rakim, Pac, Big, James, Todd Smith, and I'm not Prince, so
You are, brother. You in that? Yeah, like, camera, come on, man. I've moved 2 feet, not 2 centimeters, if that, and you're blurring out. Man, he just named a lot of like. There were some greats in there, man. But I'm sorry, man. But M's above him for me, man. I rate M in a league that no other. I just do, man. There will never be another Eminem. There will never ever be anything that will impact music the way Eminem has hip hop. It's just phenomenal. His journey, how he's got here, and then like going through like 8 Mile and films and growing up through doing all the rap battles. He come up a way most rappers would dream they had the history to have that in their catalogue, man. And then they want to try and discredit Eminem for not being hip hop. Get the fuck out of here, man.
not God sent. Nas, Rakim, Pac, Big, James, Todd Smith, and I'm not Prince, so
I walk on water, but I ain't no Jesus. I walk.
You can't get Beyonce, man. This is perfect for her. Perfect. I have to pause it through the fucking choruses because they're the ones. That's where I keep getting the strikes, man. The copyright stuff. They must like pick up on the choruses.
Jesus, I walk on water, but only when it freezes, 'cause I'm only human, just like you, making my mistakes. Oh, if you only knew.
You ain't gonna believe this, but there's a tune with, I think it's Jay-Z, Future. I think it's Beyonce. Have you actually heard Beyonce rap? Like rap. I'm gonna try, if I can find the tune, I'm gonna react to it. And if I remember, Beyonce goes last. Oh man, she raps. I'm telling you, man, she holds it. I'm telling you, she outshines Jay-Z in a way. I think it's Future, man. This woman is so fucking talented, man. I'm telling you, she's like Eminem. She's done everything.
Making my mistakes. Oh, if you only knew. I don't think you should believe in me the way that you do.
It's true, I'm a Rubik's, a beautiful mess. At times juvenile, yes.
I'm a beautiful mess, Rubik's Cube. Oh, that just that imagery, I'm a beautiful mess. Like, you look at it, you think, what the fuck's this? But it becomes a beautiful thing with, you know.
It's true, I'm a Rubik's, a beautiful mess. At times juvenile, yes. I goof and I jest. A flawed human, I guess, but I'm doing my best to not ruin your expectations and meet him. But first, the speed 'em verse. Now Big Sean, he's going too fast. Is he gonna shout or curse out his mom? There was a time I had the world by the balls eating out my palm. Every album song I was spazzing the fuck out on, and now I'm getting clowned and frowned on. But the only one who's looking down.
Listen, man, listen. Eminem's got better with time. Whether or not you prefer old M to new M, like, that's just your preference. But I honestly think M's got better with time. His Marshall Mathers LP is probably his greatest ever album. But obviously, the Music to Murder Buyers and the Kamikaze, he's just showing off, man. He's showing off. Like, he's just, you know, like, you want to take the piss. I'll show you what I still could do, and I think M's got better. Technically gifted, he's got better technically. He's just evolved into more. He's got that, and now he's got this. He's fire, man.
Spazzing the fuck out on, and now I'm getting clowned and frowned on. But the only one who's looking down on me that matters now's Deshaun.
Ooh,
am I lucky to be?
Big shout out of proof. Big shout out of proof, man.
But the only,
I think he was the glue that held D12 together, man.
Only one who's looking down on me that matters now's Deshaun. Am I lucky to be around this long? Begs the question though, especially after the methadone is yesterday fades and the Dresden home is burnt to the ground and all that's left of my house is lawn. The crowds are gone and it's time to wash out the blonde. Sales decline, the curtains drawn, they're closing the set. I'm still poking my head from out behind. And everyone who has that.
Oh, he's so fucking good, man. Beyonce makes this sound epic. She just puts you in that mood, and Eminem comes on with that raw throat voice, man. It just, you could dream his journey, man. You could have
drawn. They're closing the set. I'm still poking my head from out behind.
I think sometimes you need to fall off to come back to people notice you more. If that makes sense. I think if you're just like, he's always been great, but if you're just up there constantly, most of the time, like, people can't see you. Sometimes it's good to calm down, to fall off a little bit. If people, oh my god, there's Eminem, and then, oh shit, he is. Then I think it's a good thing sometimes, man. Like he's always said, without relapse, you wouldn't make recovery. Without revival, we wouldn't make Kamikaze. In that concept,
Klein, the curtains drawn, they're closing the set. I'm still poking my head from out behind. And everyone who has doubt, remind. Now take your best rhyme, outdo it, now do it 1,000 times. Now let them tell you the world no longer cares or gives a fuck about your rhymes. And as I grow out of sight, out of mind, I might go out of mind. Cause how do I ever let this mic go without a fight? When I made a
hack, man, he's rapping the same, he's still rapping. What is wrong with people, man? I might have to do the whole of the album, see if there's any other tunes on the album, man. Because I'm only really doing ones people have requested. But this is fire. Like, if you sit there and actually listen to it and don't be biased, and it's fire.
A fucking tightrope out of twine. Why ever let this mic go without a fight? When I made a fucking tightrope out of twine. But when I do fall from these heights, though I'll be fine. I won't pout or cry or spiral down or whine. But I'll decide if it's my final bow this time around, cause
see the way the wordplay uses spiral down and twine, when he was talking about twine, spiral down and whine. Just the wordplay he uses, like Eminem, I've always said this for Eminem, you start with a bar, you go into something, and then finish with the first bar. And all that does is just raps the whole lot in like such an amazing compact bar. He's so good at it. He can come and go, and he's the best at it. That's the thing with Eminem. He finds these little pockets in between, and he brings it all back together. You're like, oh my god, shit.
Down a wine, but I'll decide if it's my final bow this time around, cause
her voice. Sorry, I have to pause it because of the choruses, man. But her voice is so fucking soothing. I think it's the word to use is soothing. You probably know when the way music hits me is like I really dive deep into it, and a lot of people. Kim's probably one of her best tunes because she probably feels like that, and you can get lost in your own little way. And it's so fire. It's so fire.
I'm only human, just like you. I've been making my mistakes, so if you only knew, I don't think you should believe in me the way that you do. 'Cause I'm terrified to let you down.
Yeah.
I'm terrified in me the way that you do. 'Cause I'm terrified to let you down. Oh, if I walked on water, I would drown.
Cause I'm just a man, but as long as I got a mic, I'm godlike. So me and you are not alike, bitch. I wrote Stan.
Pow! That's what I'm talking about. Pow! Yeah, man. You had to put that in the end, didn't it? You had to wake you up because I was just ready to just chillax, and then he comes in, man. Yeah, don't forget that. Don't forget he writ Stan. Don't forget that. Please subscribe.